Yep. There we go.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So as you can see, I'm deep into the Australian mangroves today. I woke up early, jumped on my kayak, got out here, and I've got one goal in mind. And that goal is to catch some food later on today. Now, the only thing that I've brought out here to help me actually do this is this bow right here and a couple arrows in the back. I've jumped on my kayak and we're gonna be exploring through all these mangroves today, hopefully catching a couple fish with the bow and going and cooking them up later on. Now, I've caught heaps of fish before in this little stretch of river in previous videos. But believe it or not, even if I do see flathead today, I'm just not gonna try and get them. I wanna get something a bit different. I have caught some cool fish in here before, and it's so much easier with a proper bow, not a primitive one. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start kayaking around these mangroves, walking through them on foot, and see if we can get some fish that we can cook up later on. I'm actually so keen. True. I really hope that I get something today because I am absolutely sending it through these mangroves. I'm actually so deep in the mangroves at the moment that I do not know where my kayak is. And I just slipped over and cooked my foot. But all it takes is one fish and one shot from me to make the whole day worth it. I haven't found anything all the way up here, but I might go try find my kayak and see if I can get anything off it. There is an estuary cod all the way up in there, sitting under that mangrove tree. I'm being very still. All right, I'm gonna try have a shot at him. Did I get him? I didn't see him move at all. I think I might have him actually. Oh, I barely have him. I barely have him. All right, we need to get him in the boat. There we go. Take a look at that right there. That is a massive estuary cod. All right, it's a pretty dodgy shot through the back, so we're gonna put him out of his misery straight away. But we got lunch right there, all ready, first up in the morning. Take a look at this big fella just there. That right there is an estuary cod. How cool is it to not only get it off the kayak, but up in the mangroves as well? So that's the good thing about coming here at high tide. All these fish are pushing up into the mangroves, feeding on the little prawns and little fish that are seeking shelter up in there. And this guy was just sitting under a mangrove tree. Lucky I saw him, he's pretty camouflaged up in there. But one shot got him right through the back, and luckily that was enough to get him. Now this is actually the second estuary cod that I've caught in these mangroves with a bow. Last time I actually came out here was a primitive homemade bow that I made myself. Found a little estuary cod sitting in this little trapped pool, and I was lucky enough to get a shot at him. Here's the clip of that. Right there is a big estuary cod. I think the legal size for these guys is 38 centimeters. So I'm just sussing it out to make sure it is 38, because this is what you have to do with spearfishing. But he's just trapped in this little pool right here. The main channel's just there. And as you saw in my last primitive bow fishing video, fish just get trapped in here. I'll try to get closer. See him sitting right there? All right, I'm just gonna leave him there for a minute. I'm pretty sure he is 38, but I'm gonna make sure that he can't get out anywhere. If he gets down into this stuff, I've easily got him, so he's pretty much trapped. Oh, this is so sick. All right, one good shot. I'm pretty sure that's his tail right there. All right. Did I get him? Yes! Oh! It got off. No. Oh. Yes! I got him. Oh, look at that. That right there is an estuary cod. But yeah, this one's a bit bigger. I measured him up, 45 centimeters, which is pretty good. The legal limit for these cod species is 38. Take a look at all those big teeth sitting in his mouth right there. You wouldn't want to be a shrimp in this river, hey? Everything's out to get you. But I'm gonna keep on paddling around and see what else I can catch. Well, I can't see any good openings, so I guess we're just going straight up in there. There's so many fish all along this edge right here. And I'm gonna try walk through there with the bow and get one. Let's go. All right, well, we're deep in here now. I've got my bow and my arrow. I'm gonna bring one arrow up here. It is so hard going, walking through here, eh? Any one of these banks right here could produce a good fish. There is a big mullet up in the mangroves over there. I'm gonna try sneak up on it. I missed them, but I think there's heaps more up here. Here we go. Heaps of big mullet. Yep, there we go. Got him. Big mullet. Where is he? Yes, got him. There we go. I've been hunting through the mangroves for ages. And I finally got a big mud crab. No, I didn't get a mud crab, but there's a mud crab right there crawling off. That is so good. All right, we're actually catching some different species. That walk was absolutely terrible. I'm getting eaten alive by mozzies. I kept saying, nah, this is the last one. The mullet just kept getting further and further away. And then I spotted this big fella sitting next to a couple others just in the shallows. And I was like, this is gonna be my last opportunity if I wanna get one. And take a look at that shot right through there. I'm gonna walk back to the kayak, put this guy out of his misery, and yeah, see what else we can get. It's the morning still, and we've already got a big estuary cod. Oh, and that mullet right there. Yes. Oh, I can't believe we got it. But this is so cool, coming out here and catching my own food like this. Oh. All right, and we're back. I need to get out of these mangroves. I'm getting eaten alive by mozzies. Let's get somewhere where we can just like chill out for a bit and take a look at what we caught. Honestly though, how good is this? Already, it's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning at the moment. We've already got this big cod first up, and then that mullet in the mangroves right there. That was so cool, stalking those mullet through the mangroves. I might have to go back there and try get another one, not to eat, this is plenty enough for me, but to maybe use as shark bait and try catch a shark off the kayak out there. You don't even understand how happy this makes me to actually catch something other than a flathead in these mangroves. I reckon I should come back out here and see how many species I can get with either a spear or a bow, because I've got these in the morning, 2 totally different species. Imagine if I came back out here, got like this, plus a flathead, plus a trevally or something like that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do right now. Maybe if I see something that tastes really good, I'll still get it with the bow. But this is more than enough food for me for today. I might even have a bit more of a cruise around the mangroves, see what else I can find. And if I don't find anything, then I might head home and cook up these fish. But let's go, how good is that right there? All right, let's get out of here. The other thing that I definitely have to be careful of out here, especially since I'm barefoot walking around, is stonefish. I've caught a heap of them before in my previous videos, but I know that they're out here, and I know that one step is all it takes, and you would not be in a good way all the way out here in the mangroves. Got one. I'm almost certain I got one. Does that stay in there? Must have just missed him. That's alright, there was so many in here and they've just gone back up into this area, so I might cruise down, park up my kayak and see if I can get one. So we just made it out here. Let's get these fish ready and cook them up. Let's cook up this flathead. It's not even a flathead. Well, I'm not doing it again, so I guess this is a flathead. So we'll just get this fire going and then start filleting these fish. So this cod right here, we're gonna gut it with this knife and then chuck it in this and cook it over the fire. And that is ready to cook over the fire. There we go. And then we'll get this mullet and take some fillets off of it. 1 and 2. Catch, fillet and release. Shake a little salt and pepper on it. Copyright Dope Lemon. A couple mixed herbs. So while that cod's cooking up, I just thought I'd let you know that this is not the end of the video right here. I've got some really cool things planned for later on tonight. So a couple weeks ago, you might have seen me and my mate actually went night snorkeling at this crystal clear creek out at this national park, and we saw a heap of cool things, but I thought I'd step it up this time and do it in the ocean instead. There's a heap of crystal clear rock pools down the coast, and I thought I'd go down there tonight, see what we can find. I have seen sharks in them before, so should be pretty cool. Plenty more videos like this coming soon, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. All right, I think the cod's ready, so we'll take that one off, chuck it over to the side. That actually looks like a piece of charcoal. Put it down there. Actually, that does look pretty good. Put some salt and pepper on it, and it isn't actually too bad compared to what it looks like. But it makes it better that I actually went out myself, caught it with the bow and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm coming out here and cooking it up all in one day. Pretty hungry. And now for the world's greatest mullet. I meant fish. True. Not bad for a mullet. Ah, I just dropped it again. True. So my expectations for the cod were here, so I've just lowered the mullet right down to here, so it has to taste all right. That's not bad. Kind of tastes like eeltail catfish. It's pretty chewy, but it's not terrible. I say that we put out this fire. I'm gonna finish off these fish, get out of here and wait till later on tonight, then go snorkeling down in these rock pools. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Get eaten by a shark. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but mullet skins, something like that. Let's get out of here, hit some more tracks. So it's about 8 o'clock at night at the moment. We were gonna head down to the rock pools, but the tide was totally wrong. But we have come out to this really ancient creek system behind us right here, and there are heaps of cool animals inside of it. So what we're gonna do, got our wetties on, we're gonna can't say that without laughing. We got our wetties on, we're gonna jump in there and see what we can find. That is the biggest logfish I have ever seen. I hope I got some good footage of that. That is absolutely crazy. Let's try find some more cool stuff.
That was insane.
That was actually unreal.
That was crazy.
So we've been swimming around for a while now. So many turtles, so many little fish and everything. We were lucky enough to see that massive lungfish. How cool was that?
That was insane.
That was unreal. And now we're looking for a Mary River cod.
Yep.
I reckon there's got to be one in here somewhere, so we're just going to keep swimming around. It's not even that scary at all.
I need a brighter torch.
Yeah. Alright everyone, that's it for another video. I hope you liked this adventure. It was such a cool video. Not only going out to the mangroves and catching myself some food, cooking it up, but then coming out to this Mary River late at night and going snorkeling here. Now, I was just talking to Marley, next time we're going in the ocean, hey?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Deep into the ocean at night. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. Go chuck us a follow on Instagram if you want. Like, comment, subscribe. That's how you support me. I'll see you again in the next adventure. Alright, let's get out of here.